Hello friends, welcome to Global Online Kannada. Friends, this is our lecture number 4 on ICT. So before moving to the lecture, if you want to join our Karnataka State Eligibility Test 2022 Teaching and Research Aptitude Paper 1 crash course, in this course you will get complete theory lectures on entire syllabus, MCQ lectures, and also practice MCQ set on all the units. You will get entire syllabus 50 plus mock test, comprehensive notes you are getting on all the units. Then you will also receive previous year MCQs in video and PDFs, then in English and also in Kannada. So this course is available in both the languages. So here the fee structure is just 2000 rupees. So if you want to join, you can contact these numbers. So in this video, let us discuss about computer network. So ಈ ಒಂದು ವಿಡಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಡಿಸ್ಕಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. So computer network, as you all know, it is a group of computers linked to each other that enable the computer to communicate with another computer and share the resources, data and applications. So as you all know, computer network means here we are going to connect more computers, yes, for the communication, and we can share the resources, we can share the data, we can share application. ಸೊ ಒಂದು ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ನ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ನೊಂದಿಗೆ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಈ ಮಾಹಿತಿಯನ್ನು ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡುವುದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವೇನಂತ ಕರಿತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ, ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್. ಸೊ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿ ಕ್ಯಾಟಗರೈಸ್ಡ್ ಬೈ ದೇರ್ ಸೈಜ್. A computer network is mainly four types. So one is LAN, local area network, another one is PAN, personal area network, then third one is MAN, metropolitan area network, and the fourth one is WAN, that is wide area network. So ಇವು ನಾಲ್ಕು ಕೂಡ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ನ ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ನ ಪ್ರಕಾರಗಳು ಪ್ರಮುಖವಾಗಿವೆ, ಲ್ಯಾನ್, ಪ್ಯಾನ್, ಮ್ಯಾನ್ ಮತ್ತು ವ್ಯಾನ್. So the first one is LAN, local area network. So local area network, it is group of computer connected to each other in a small area. Yes, here in a very small area, in one room we are going to connect the computers here. For example, in building, in a office, in a college office. So it is known as the LAN ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಸಣ್ಣ ರೂಮಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಏರಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಮಾಹಿತಿಯನ್ನು ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಸೊ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಶೇರ್ ದ ಡೇಟಾ, applications, any information from one computer to another computer. And LAN is used for connecting two or more personal computers. And here we are connecting through communication medium such as twisted pair, coaxial cable. So here we are going to connect the different computers by using twisted pair or cables. And when it comes to LAN, it is less costly because there are inexpensive hardwares we are using here such as hubs, network adapters, Ethernet cables. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಖರ್ಚು ಕೂಡ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇರ್ತದೆ, ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಳಸುವ ಹಾರ್ಡ್ವೇರ್ ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಟ್ಸ್ಗಳಾದ ಹಬ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಅಡಾಪ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಈಥರ್ನೆಟ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು ಅಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಆಗಿರಲ್ಲ. So the data is transferred at an extremely faster rate in local area network. So here the transmission of data is also very fast. ಆದರೆ ಈ ಒಂದು ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಮಾಹಿತಿಯನ್ನು ಅತಿ ಬೇಗ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. And local area network provides higher security. Yes, there will be more security here. So here you can see the example of LAN. In a small area we are going to connect different computers by using the cables. So the next one is PAN. PAN stands for personal area network. So personal area network, it is a network arranged within an individual person, typically within the range of 10 meters. So when it comes to personal area network, here the range is 10 meters. And personal area network is used for connecting the computer devices of personal use, known as personal area network. And Thomas Zimmerman was the first research scientist to bring the idea of personal area network. So please remember it. ಈ ಪ್ಯಾನನ್ನು ಮೊದಲಿಗೆ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿದವರು ಯಾರಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂತಂದರೆ ಥಾಮಸ್ ಜಿಮ್ಮರ್ಮನ್. ಸೊ ಎಸ್, ಥಾಮಸ್ ಜಿಮ್ಮರ್ಮನ್, he was the person who bring the idea of personal area network. So this PAN covers an area of 30 feet or type within 10 meters. Personal computer devices that are used to develop the personal area network are Here we are connecting laptops, mobile phones, media players, playstations, etc. These will come under the PAN. Here you can see for computer we can compare, you can for a laptop you can connect another laptop, remotes, earphones, mobile we can connect, mouse, printer. Yes, these are all personal area network. So in personal area network there are two types. One is wired personal area network, another one is wireless personal area network. So when it comes to wireless personal area network, here we are going to connect the devices by using Wi-Fi or by using Bluetooth. We are not going to connect the computers or other devices by using cables. So here it is a low range network. Yes, here the range is very low. And when it comes to wire network, here we are going to use VSB cables to connect the different devices. So the next one is examples of personal area network. The first one is body area network. So body area network means it is a network that moves with a person. So these devices are moving with the person, such as earphone. Yes, such as for example mobile network moves with a person. ಸೊ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ಈ ಬಾಡಿ ಏರಿಯಾ ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋ ಡಿವೈಸ್ಗಳು ಮಾನವನೊಂದಿಗೆ ಕೂಡ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇವೆ. ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಬ್ಲೂಟೂತ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಇಯರ್ಫೋನ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ದ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಫ್ಲೈನ್ ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್. ಸೊ ಆನ್ ಆಫ್ಲೈನ್ ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟೆಡ್ ಇನ್ಸೈಡ್ ದ ಹೋಮ್. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ನೋನ್ ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಹೋಮ್ ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್. ಸೊ ಆಫ್ಲೈನ್ ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ನಾವು ಹೋಮ್ ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಅಂತಲೂ ಕರೀತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಮನೆಯ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಡಿವೈಸಸ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. So a home network is designed to integrate the devices such as printers, computers, television, but they are not connected to the internet. Yes, please remember in offline network the devices are not connected to the internet, and these are connected within a home such as printer, computer, television, etc. So the next one is small home office. Small home office means it is used to connect a variety of devices to the internet and to a corporate network using VPN. So remember, some small home office means here we are going to connect the devices to the internet by using VPN. So even the small home office ನಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು VPN ಅನ್ನು ಬಳಸಿ ಡಿವೈಸಸ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಇಂಟರ್ನೆಟ್ಗೆ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. So the next one is MAN, that stands for Metropolitan Area Network. So Metropolitan Area Network, it is a network, and here a MAN is going to cover larger geographical area. So just remember, in case of MAN, it is going to cover larger geographical area by interconnecting a different LAN from a larger network. So here different local area networks will be connected and it will be covered large geographical area. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹಲವಾರು ಲ್ಯಾನ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಲಾಗಿರ್ತದೆ. ಇದು ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಭೌಗೋಳಿಕ ಪ್ರದೇಶಕ್ಕೆ ಕನೆಕ್ಷನನ್ನು ನೀಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಏಜೆನ್ಸೀಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾನ್ ಟು ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಟು ದ ಸಿಟಿಸನ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಪ್ರೈವೇಟ್ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರೀಸ್, and the MAN various lands are connected. So in MAN various lands are connected to each other through a telephone exchange line. ಸೊ ಈ ಟೆಲಿಫೋನ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಚೇಂಜ್ ಲೈನನ್ನು ಬಳಸಿ ಹಲವಾರು ಲ್ಯಾನ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಈ ಮ್ಯಾನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಲಾಗಿರ್ತದೆ. So the most widely used protocols in MAN are RS-232, Prem Relay, ETM, ISDN, OC3, EDSL, etc. Remember, these are the most widely used metropolitan area networks, and it has higher range than local area network. In local area network the range is little bit low, but in metropolitan area compared to LAN, here the range is high. So here you can see in metropolitan area network different LANs are connected here. So the next one is WAN, that is wide area network. So a wide area network, it is a network, it extends over a large geographical area such as states or countries. Yes, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ರಾಜ್ಯ ದೇಶಗಳ ನಡುವೆ ಕನೆಕ್ಷನನ್ನು ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಕನೆಕ್ಷನನ್ನು ನೀಡಲಾಗಿರ್ತದೆ. ಆ ವೈಡ್ ಏರಿಯಾ ಈಸ್ ಕ್ವೈಟ್ ಬಿಗ್ಗರ್ ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ ಲ್ಯಾನ್. ಸೊ ಇದು ಲ್ಯಾನ್ ಮತ್ತು ಮ್ಯಾನ್ಗಿಂತ ಬಿಗ್ಗರ್ ಏರಿಯಾ ಆಗಿರ್ತದೆ. ಆ ವೈಡ್ ಏರಿಯಾ ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಲಿಮಿಟೆಡ್ ಟು ಅ ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಲೊಕೇಶನ್, ಬಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಸ್ಪ್ಯಾನ್ಸ್ ಓವರ್ ಅ ಲಾರ್ಜ್ ಜಿಯೋಗ್ರಫಿಕಲ್ ಏರಿಯಾ ಥ್ರೂ ಅ ಟೆಲಿಫೋನ್ ಲೈನ್, ಆಪ್ಟಿಕ್ ಕೇಬಲ್, ಸ್ಯಾಟಲೈಟ್ ಲಿಂಕ್. ಸೊ The WAN, that is wide area network, it is going to cover large geographical areas such as states or countries. And here we are going to use telephone lines, fiber optic cables or satellite links. And the internet is one of the biggest WAN in the world. So remember, internet is biggest WAN in the world. And wide area network is widely used in the field of business, government and also in education. So here you can see the example of WAN. So it is not related to only one location. Yes, different locations, different states, districts are connected in WAN. So there are examples of wide area network, mobile broadband. Yes, a 4G network is widely used across the region. So this is an example for wide area network. Last mile, this is a telecom company. It is used to provide the internet services. This is also an example for wide area network. Then private network, a bank provides a private network that connects 44 offices. So this is also example for private wide area. To the Internetwork. So Internetwork means here we are going to connect two or more local area networks or wide area networks or computer network segments. And here we are using devices to connect different LAN or WAN, and they are configured by a local addressing scheme. This process is known as the Internetwork. So in Internetwork we are going to connect two or more LAN or WAN by using devices, and they are configured by a local addressing scheme. This is known as the internet working. So internet working ನಲ್ಲಿ ಎರಡು ಅಥವಾ ಎರಡಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ LAN ಗಳನ್ನು ಅಥವಾ ಈ WAN ಗಳನ್ನು ನಾವು ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀವಿ. So an interconnection between public, private, commercial, industrial or governmental computer networks can also be defined as internet working. Yes, these are all examples for internet working. For example, the connection between public, private, commercial or industrial governmental computer networks, it is known as the internet working. So internet working uses the internet protocol. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ internet protocol ಅನ್ನು ಬಳಸಲಾಗ್ತದೆ. And the reference model used for internet working is OSI, that is open system interconnection. So OSI will be used here. Next, let us move to the types of internet work. So the first one is an extranet. So an extranet means extranet, it is communication network based on the internet protocol such as transmission control protocol and internet protocol. So please remember this extranet is based on internet protocol such as transmission control protocol and internet protocol. And this extranet is used for information sharing, and the access to the extranet is restricted to only those users who have login credentials. If you are having login credentials, then only you can connect here. So if you want to connect with extranet, we need login credentials. So an extranet is the lowest level of internet working. Yes, please remember extranet is lowest level of internet working, and it can be categorized as MAN, WAN and other computer networks. So an extranet cannot have a single LAN. This you have to remember. Extranet, it cannot have single LAN. At least it must have connection to the external network. So it cannot have single LAN. At least we have to connect other external networks here. So the next one is intranet. So intranet is a private network based on the internet protocol such as same transmission control protocol and internet protocol. So intranet is also, it is a private network and it is also based on the internet protocol. So intranet belongs to an organization which is only accessible by the organization's employee or members. So here whatever connection is taking place, that is accessible only by the organization's members. And the main aim of the intranet is to share the information and resources among the organization employees. So here the information can be shared only with the employees of an organization. And an intranet provides the facility to work in groups and teleconferences. So the next one is next we will discuss about web browser. So web browser means, as you all know, web browser, it is also known as internet browser, and simply we can call browser. So web browser means it is an application software for accessing world wide web or local websites. ಸೊ ಈ ವೆಬ್ ಬ್ರೌಸರ್ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಇದು ಕೂಡ ಒಂದು ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ವೇರ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದು ಇಂಟರ್ನೆಟನ್ನು ಬಳಕೆ ಮಾಡಲು, ಯಾವುದೇ ಮಾಹಿತಿಯನ್ನು ಸರ್ಚ್ ಮಾಡಲು ನಾವು ಈ ವೆಬ್ ಬ್ರೌಸರನ್ನು ಬಳಕೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. And when user requests a web page from a particular website, the web browser retrieves the necessary content from a web server and then displays the page on the user's device. Yes, as you all know, whenever you are going to search something by using any website, so the web browser will do, web browser is going to retrieve the necessary content and it will display us. ಸೊ ಯಾವಾಗ ನಾವು ಈ ವೆಬ್ಸೈಟ್ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾದರೂ ಸರ್ಚ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ವೆಬ್ ಬ್ರೌಸರ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ, ನಮಗೆ ಬೇಕಾದ ಸರ್ಚ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ಮಾಹಿತಿಯನ್ನು ಪಡೆಯೋದು ನಮಗೆ ನೀಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ವೆಬ್ ಬ್ರೌಸರ್ is not the same thing as search engine. Search engine, there is a difference between search engine and web browser. Search engine means it is a website that provides links to other websites. So search engine means this is one website. In that website so many other links are available. For example, whenever you search something on Google, so a page will open, in that some other blue colored links will be there. That is known as the search engine. So search engine means it is a website which is going to provide us other website links. So however, to connect to a website server and display its web pages, a user must have web browser. Yes, to see these website servers and these website links, we must use web browser. So search engine means, search engine, it is a website which is going to provide links to other website, and web browser means web browser it is using to connect website servers and display the web pages. And the most used browser is Google Chrome, yes, with 65% global market share, and next one is Safari with 18% global market share. So the purpose of a web browser is to fetch the content from the web or from local storage device and display on user's device. So this is the main purpose of the web browser. Here the web browser is going to take the information from web, whenever user is going to search, and this will display the output to the user. And this process begins when the user is going to input a URL, that is Uniform Resource Locator. So virtually all URLs on the web start with a HTTP or HTTPS. This you have to remember. In web browser, all the URL, that is your Universal Resource Locator URLs, are going to start with HTTP or HTTPS, and it means that the browser will retrieve them with the Hypertext Transfer Protocol. Sometimes this abbreviation may be asked. HTTP stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol. So in the case of secure mode HTTPS, the communication between the browser and the web server is encrypted for the purpose of security and for privacy. Yes, please remember, in case of HTTPS, it means that it is secured. So the next, web pages usually contain hyperlinks to other pages and resources. As you all know, whenever ಯಾವಾಗ ನೀವು ಏನಾದರೂ ಮಾಹಿತಿನ ಗೂಗಲ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಸರ್ಚ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಬ್ಲೂ ಕಲರ್ ಇಂಕ್ಗಳು ಲಿಂಕ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇವೆ. ಸೊ ಬೇರೆ ಪೇಜಸ್ಗೆ ನಮಗೆ ಲಿಂಕ್ಸನ್ನು ನೀಡ್ತಾ ಇವೆ. ಸೊ these web pages are containing hyperlinks to other pages, and each link contains a URL. ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಲಿಂಕ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು URL ಇದ್ದೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. And when it is clicked or tapped, the browser navigates to the new resource. So whenever you are going to click on that URL, it will display another information. So the first web browser called World Wide Web, that is created in the year of 1990 by Sir Tim Berners-Lee. So ಮೊದಲ ಬಾರಿಗೆ ಈ ಒಂದು www ಅನ್ನ ಯಾರು ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿದ್ರು 1990 ಸರ್ ಟಿಮ್ ಬರ್ನರ್ಸ್ ಲೀ ಎಂಬುವರು. So there are some web browsers are Google Chrome, Microsoft Edge, Firefox, Safari, Internet Explorer, edX browser, Opera, Netscape browser, Linux. So many other web browsers are also there. These are the some important web browsers. So next we'll discuss about domain name system, DNS. This domain name system, it is the hierarchical and decentralized naming system used to identify the computers, services and other resources reachable through the internet or other internet protocol network. So DNS is used to identify the computers or services or any other resources through internet. So ನಾವು ಈ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಸರ್ವಿಸಸ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ರಿಸೋರ್ಸಸ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಮೊಬೈಲ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನು ನಾವು ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈ ಮಾಡಲು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ, DNS ಅನ್ನು ಬಳಕೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಅದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದನ್ನು ಬಳಸಿ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಇಂಟರ್ನೆಟ್ ಬಳಕೆಯಿಂದ. So when a web address or URL is typed into a browser, a DNS query is made to learn an IP address of a web server associated with that name. So in this way, whenever we are going to search a URL in the browser, and what DNS will do, DNS will be made to learn IP address of a web server which is associated with that name. So DNS using for example www.example.com, this is a URL, and here example.com is a domain name, and www. is the host name. So DNS resolution maps www.example.com into an IP address. So IP address will be written in this way. There will be 4 parts in IP address. So when a user needs to load a web page, a conversion must occur between what a user types into the web browser into IP address. So whenever we are going to type URL in for example in Google Chrome, then it will be converted into IP address. Next, there are various kinds of domains are there. First one is generic domain. Generic domains are .com means it is for commercial purpose, .edu educational purposes, .mil military purposes, .org for non-profit organization, .net similar to commercial. These are some generic domains. And country domains are .in means India, .us, .uk. So next we will study about IP address. So an IP address, it is a unique address that identifies a device on the internet. So IP address ಅನ್ನು ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಡಿವೈಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಇಂಟರ್ನೆಟ್ ಮೂಲಕ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಲು ಬಳಕೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. And IP means IP stands for Internet Protocol, and which is the IP means it is the set of rules governing the format of data sent via the internet. And IP address, as you all know, there will be 4 parts in IP address. For example 192.158.1.38, and each number in the set can range from 0 to 255. Yes, please remember it. IP address no one the range in the 0 is minimum, 255 is maximum. So the full IP address range goes from 0.0.00 to 255.255.255 to 255. So it means the range of the IP address is 0 to 255. So IP addresses are not random. This you have to remember. IP addresses are not random. These are mathematically produced and allocated by the IINA. IINA stands for Internet Assigned Numbers Authority. So these IP addresses are produced by Internet Assigned Numbers Authority. This IINA, it is a division of the Internet Corporation for Assigned Names and Numbers, ICANN. So ICANN, it is a non-profit organization, and it was established in the year of 1998 in US. So each time anyone registers a domain on the internet, they go through a domain name register who pays a small fee to the ICANN. So ಯಾವಾಗ ನಾವು ಡೊಮೇನ್ ಅನ್ನು ಇಂಟರ್ನೆಟ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಡೊಮೇನ್ ಅನ್ನು ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ, ನಾವು ಈ ICANN ಗೆ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ಪೇ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. So next one is search engine. Search engine means search engine, it is a software system that is designed to carry out website searches. ಸರ್ಚ್ ಎಂಜಿನ್ ಅಂದರೆ ನಾವು ವೆಬ್ಸೈಟ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಸರ್ಚ್ ಮಾಡಲು ಬಳಕೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಸರ್ಚ್ ಎಂಜಿನ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ವೇರ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ವಿಚ್ ಈಸ್ ಡಿಸೈನ್ ಟು ಕ್ಯಾರಿ ಔಟ್ ವೆಬ್ ಸರ್ಚಸ್ and they search the world wide web in a systematic way for particular information specified in a textual web search query. So these search engines, they are going to provide the information from this world wide web in a systematic way. So the results are generally presented in a line of results, often referred as search engine result pages, SRPS. And the information may be mixed, provided as pages, images, videos, etc. So there are some list of search engines here: Google, Bing, Yahoo, Baidu, AOL, Ask.com, Excite, DuckDuckGo, Yandex. These are some examples for search engines. Okay friends, this is about today's session. In next video we will discuss with other